What's going on, guys? Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. And we're playing a Dan today. Finally, a Dan who's actually using the Omega version. Um, Wasting my meter. And to be honest with you, that's probably the worst feeling is when you don't expect to get a stun and then you waste meter on it. You know, it's like come on. And actually that flash kick is not an armor breaker. I should not be doing that when I see somebody focusing. I'm supposed to be doing his roundhouse. I don't know the name of it, but the one where he's his own dive kick, his own version of a dive kick, and that one right there. I got to be training myself on that, and that's kind of the direction I wanted to take with this video because I had some matches in here where, you know, even when I win or even when you win, there are still ways where you could have won better. You could have done it differently, and I think that's important to remember because I mean, how else are you gonna get better? You know, you can't just think when you win a match that you know what you don't need to improve. You have to always improve. And this next match is one of the examples where, well, then again, it went today when I was playing. It was going fairly well for me. I wasn't getting too many players that were, super advanced in skills. I had a lot of guys who were just trying to take advantage of things, but it's just so easy for me to exploit them. Where especially in Omega mode, the fact that I can dish out so much damage, just like I did to this guy here, it's just so easy for me to be like, for them to see that, you know what, they're making a lot of mistakes, and it's so obvious. Um, One of the things here is, I need to see right there is my own mistakes. I need to be simplifying myself to do it with a medium punch, because if I'm not ending anything with a medium punch, I can't combo anything into it. And that's my own mistakes that I'm doing, and then starting to become predictable like this is just not acceptable at all, at any level. And, you know, me myself, I mean, okay, first of all, I don't think there's anything as obvious as what I just did. This last round was so bad that I'm dashing in a million times, jumping because I'm just getting frustrated, I want to end the match. And the end there, I had a chance to do a combo and it just didn't come out. Now, I use Oni. It was a while since I did use Oni, and myself trying to do an uppercut like that was taking it from my last match that I had with him, thinking that, okay, he's overtly aggressive, maybe I could try to take advantage of that. But it's just that whole 50-50 gambling approach, that's a lot of my problem. And I realize that a lot of the times you just need to simplify things. And just like I'm screwing up my combos here because I'm trying to like, you know, overcomplicating it by trying to get more damage isn't always the best thing. Because then again, when you screw something up, you didn't even get the damage that you should have got. And that happened to me in that round just there. Because just right there again, straight into a light punch into a medium punch will work perfectly fine. All these gimmicks are useless. All these jumpings are just bad habits. And another thing to notice is that when I realized I didn't pick Omega mode, I kind of said to myself, I'm just gonna, toss this match around and just see what happens. And there's a point where when he did this, I realized this is just a silly part. But I'm just gonna go back to simplicity that I always used to do with Oni, and then it just finally worked with me there. But then again, it just took time for me to actually get my head into the game like that. And, Guile mirror matches they either go really bad for me or really bad for my opponent. It's never just a neutral match. My problem is if I start falling out of the lead, I start getting my ass kicked. But when I'm in the lead like this, I just go super aggressive, and, as a Guile player who's a Guile, like I've been playing Guile for a long time, you know that the only thing they can do is flash kick to save themselves. They're not going to do anything else. They actually can't even do anything else. None of his new moves are even that safe for aggression, so just go ahead and take advantage of it, And that's one of the things. And like I was saying, it goes really bad for either me or my opponent. It doesn't just go neutral. And the only time I could ever try to fight that stupidity is when I realize, okay, just calm down and play the match how it's supposed to be played rather than trying to rush it. And that's exactly what I do. And I realized he's making the biggest mistakes. So for me, I'm catching myself in this video. And to be honest, I'm surprised that Sonic Boom didn't hit me. But build a lot of meter. Whoever has a lot of meter in this match, it's the only way you're gonna have a comeback, especially if you're losing in health. And this guy's biggest mistake was letting me get away. Don't give me space. And I'm happy to see that this match is an example where I don't even need to coach myself, because what I'm doing is the right thing. And that scared the shit out of me, because I did not expect a Sonic Hurricane to go that far. But it worked, and you know, that match was an example of how to turn it around, at least with a Guile versus Guile. And that dive kick that Guile has, you know, Flash Kick doesn't counter it. Flash Kick doesn't counter anybody trying to jump over you, especially with a special move. It just hits anybody who's coming from forward and you time it late. And really, that's it. This is another player. Not everybody not everybody likes their Omega version of the character. Balrogs don't like it. What's it called? Decap Rays. I've seen a lot of guys not happy with that. Dudley, not seeing many Omega Dudleys. I guess he doesn't do as many combos, but I'd be surprised. I mean, it just shocks me to know that if that's the actual case. But a lot of Dudleys, they don't like Omegas, their version at least. You're never gonna see a normal Gen ever again, other than the Patriots. That's what I'm calling them, the Patriots. Biggest mistake I do against Dudleys is too many Sonic booms. That Flash Kick doesn't need explaining. Don't ever do that. You know, it's just me trying to take advantage of the situation. And to be honest with you, when I see my opponent jumping over, instead of trying to do something like that, I should be backdashing. This match is going so 50-50 for no reason. And that's just being late to catching your bad habits. So hopefully this helped you guys out as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check back for the next videos.